Hello and a beautiful welcome to this amazing episode of Media Trend on Agricultural Research Council of Nigerian Television, Mabushi Abuja, the first agricultural television station in Nigeria. Media Trend is a program that brings you all the trending gists on both formal and social media for those of you tuning in for the first time. I am Euphemia Ijoma, and to run through this beautiful episode with me, I have Tosin Adeodu. Tosin Adeodu, interestingly, is a writer and a podcaster. We have lots of gist for you on this episode, and it is truly an amazing episode you wouldn't want to miss. So, stand right there. Before we went on that beautiful break, I stated that Tosin Adeodu will be joining us on this episode. Welcome to the studio, Tosin.
Thank you, Ma.
Kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Tosin Adeodu, and I am a podcaster and a writer. Yeah.
Beautiful. To begin this beautiful episode, we are going to be talking about Cubana chief priests. Arrest,
the saga and all that,
and the police saga that just happened a few days back.
Yeah.
So I'm sure when you saw that, it has to do with spraying of money.
Yeah,
you know,
I thought that everybody is a culprit, really, because yesterday was
something that literally happens
every day. Yes,
you know?
yes. So I was like, they are going to catch everybody, you know. And I think that they want to make it like a trend now. They got Bobrisky first. Now they are going for Obi Kubana. They will just be going for other people. So we have to be careful what we even post, you know, on social media. Yeah. So.
Okay, but this particular issue actually raised an uproar on the social media, and people were of the opinion that what could really be going on, like this other person was arrested for the same
thing,
crime, for the same offense, and now this other and that person is still serving his of course his jail term, and this other person just
came and got bailed.
Yes, that same day or a day after, also, and he just So do you think there is something fishy? They're not telling us.
Yes,
you know?
yes, I feel so. I feel so strongly, because even there was a lady, the Lagos to London thing. Okay. There was a video that she did that same thing, and then nobody is saying anything about that. She got a lot of, you know, gifts from the Lagos state governor and all that. So I feel like it's a bit, you know, one-sided. And he said, Bobrisky, that's it. He said he's guilty, and they didn't give him an opportunity to even pay a fine. But this one says he's not guilty, and they collected 10 million from him and he's gone. You know, I feel like they're more about getting the money from them than even giving them any punishment at all. Yeah.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone gave his opinion, and it's something that could actually be considered. He says that it has to do with the lawyer involved.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Power.
Probably the Bobrisky's lawyer did not really play
the role,
you know, and this other person just
is a son.
You know, you understand me? So do you really think that it's about the lawyer, you should having a good lawyer? Because for someone like Bobrisky, should of course have a good lawyer. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And you know, the whole distance, do you think it's really about the lawyer thing?
Yeah, there's a bit of water to that, because his money now, money was speaking, you know, at the time. And when the lawyer was even speaking, was like, he's sick, he has so many, he appealed to the heart of the judge and all that, you know. So I feel like, money spoke in terms of releasing Obi Kubana than it did for Bobrisky.
Let's move on to the next item for today. Well, this is a very sad one that has been trending on the media, both the formal and the social media, and it's something that has really to an extent thrown everybody off balance. Everybody is mourning, and like nobody's literally happy about it, and it's about the death of Junior Pope, the Nollywood actor, and other crew members.
Yeah.
You know, when they are both capsized and all of that. Oh, it's really a sad one.
It is.
When you first heard this news, this terrible news, what was your reaction like? What was it?
At first I didn't recognize him.
Okay.
At first.
Okay.
So when I now checked and I said, oh, this guy, I've watched his movies before, I felt very sad, knowing that he even said something like that before the boat actually hit another boat, and then he died. He was just saying, I'm the father of 3, I would like to go back home and all that. It was so sad.
Yes. Only me them born.
Only me them born. Yeah, that part.
Only me them born. And I go raise my children. No.
Yeah. It was so sad. It was so sad. Yeah.
It's really is. And now there really seems to be a lot of saga involving this whole thing, like not wearing a life jacket. Some people were pushing the blame to the producer, and to a reasonable extent him and the rest of the crew.
Exactly,
like, why should an adult go on a boat
without a life jacket?
And you don't have a life jacket. So what really?
I feel like now I think professionals should be professionals.
Exactly.
Yes, and they should require of these crew members what is due. If he had said to the producer, oh, I'm not getting on this boat without the life jacket, maybe the makeup artist would have survived today, because she was also like, oh yeah, that's true, this is necessary for my safety, you know. And I think maybe because they had crossed the first time and now it was the second time that they were going and this happened, maybe they just felt like
it's one of those things
that we can escape,
that we'll just have our cruise and we'll get going. But do you really think that it is the fault of a producer for not providing a life jacket for his cast and crew, or you think it is the fault of the crew member that they are not going on a boat ride without their life jacket? So who is, like, for you now, who is to blame?
I think it's the producer. And I think the budget for the film was too small. I remember, I think I watched a video, Yvonne Jegede was lamenting on social media, and she was talking about the terrible states of the Nollywood, some terrible Nollywood producers, where they have so little money for the budget. They won't produce a good film, you know, and they want to just cut corners and all that. And now it has cost 3 lives. And it's so sad.
More than 3 lives.
It's more than 3 lives.
More than 3 lives.
Yeah.
It's really a sad one. So what is like the advice for you for the producers out there? Because someone actually, I was going through a post, and I think that person actually made a very good point, like a valid point, where the person said, if you're not capable, don't go into production.
Yeah.
Because going into production is not just about setting your camera, getting your storylines ready, and having
a few crew members here.
There are other things.
Safety
there are
measures.
Other imperative things to be considered, just like this one. You know, so what's really your take on it? Like the person rightly said, which I support the opinion though, that if you're not capable, you know, in the meantime, you can suspend it. Just do your normal acting and stuff until you feel you're capable enough
to continue,
you know, to handle a lot of things, you know, without flaws. I can't say without flaws because nothing actually goes without flaws, but at least let the flaws be minimal. Do you understand me?
Yeah, 100. I do.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you also share that opinion, or there is?
I do. I do 100. I do share the opinion. There are some movies that will take years to produce, and you will watch the actors grow older, you know, into their roles. Like our favorite Game of Thrones, for example, it ran for over 8 years, you know, and they did it in different countries. Imagine someone had died on that the show will go off completely, and that producer will be blacklisted. You know, so I feel that I strongly agree with that comment. If you do not have the capacity, don't do it. Whatever is worth doing is worth doing well.
Doing very well.
Yes.
Okay. E-money. Emeka Money.
Yes.
Okay. He has just come out to say that he's going to train junior popes children to any level of education and stuff like that. At least that was really hard lifting.
Yeah.
You know, when that news broke and all of that. So what was the first that actually came to your mind when you heard it?
I hope it's talk and do. You know, I hope it's not something that you're just saying to gain love, and I hope it's something that you actually do for those children. And you know, when Mohbad died, a lot of people said, I'll do this. Are they actually doing these things, you know, for that child? And I think it's a good thing, you know, to support Junior Pope. I think he was actually a good person, because a lot of people have come out. Yes. You know, a lot of people have come out. A whole lot of people. Yes. Yeah, I think.
And they said he was very humble. He was playful. You know,
he had to be playful to even do all those things on the boat. Yeah.
Sometimes when I literally cried when it happened. I was like, so like this now, this guy is just gone.
Yeah.
You know,
another talent.
And you know the funny part of it, or let me not say the sad part of it is people have now, you know, I don't know whether Nigerians, they actually want something to happen, maybe something negative, and everybody has turned into a content creator.
Yeah, everybody has a take on it,
and everybody, you know, everybody's just sharing different opinions. You know, when that guy died, after some time they said, after it was he was
buried,
confirmed, no, after he was confirmed dead, you know, by not even a medical practitioner. After some time, they said, he's alive, you know.
I saw that too, that his fingers were wrinkly.
Yes. Yeah. And after some time, then I said he died. He was gone and stuff. And everybody's just trying to...
Yeah, it was like they were playing with emotions.
And stuff like that, which is actually a very bad one. So going forward, what's actually your advice for such people?
Confirm your news, please. You know, these are people's lives, and these are their stories. You know, it's not just clicks and likes and follows. Somebody died, and it's serious. Somebody is his wife is probably in shambles right now. Completely. Yes, and his kids, they will have to grow up without a father. That's not something to just, you know, turn to a content creator about. Yeah.
It's okay. May the soul of Junior Pope and the rest of the crew members rest in perfect peace. Moving on, Sabinus just procured a Gladiator 2024
white one. He said it. He said this one is white.
What? What? Do you know the amount of information?
Please mention it. I saw it this morning and I was like, OMG.
Like, really?
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's really something very interesting.
Yeah.
But maybe some people do not actually share the same view as maybe myself and some other persons. I remember someone saying, first of all, congratulations, Sabinus. It's not actually easy.
Yes, investor Sabinus, congratulations.
So, someone actually said, it's not a wise decision for someone to spend such an amount on
the car.
Do you understand me? And I'm like, so when you got that reaction, first of all, when you saw the Sabinus car, what was it for you? What was your reaction?
I was happy for him.
Okay.
I feel like what we own on earth is quite limited, right?
Of course, yes.
Those things, when we go back, they stay here.
Of course.
But that time that you have on earth to enjoy yourself, I feel that if you can spend 100 million on a car, most likely will have put some major things, because he's an investor. That's what he tells us, I believe. So yeah.
Okay, and you feel,
why not
telling him why would he spend such an amount on a car? Isn't necessary. For crying out, this is money.
It's his money, yeah.
Okay,
it is 100.
Okay,
it's
so do you think that guy shouldn't have dragged him to that point?
He didn't have a right, but you know, when we have one on social media, everybody has an opinion. It's your phone. Nobody's going to come to your house to beat you and all that. That's what they say. But it is money, and he was probably, you know, going through difficulties before. Nobody asked him, why are you going through difficulties? Why are you suffering? Now that he has, allow him to enjoy his life, please.
You heard it from her. Said, allow him to enjoy his life.
Yes, please.
Well, you heard it from her. Allow him to enjoy
himself.
Plenty of gists are still coming your way, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to miss on any of the gists. Yeah. So let's go on a quick break. Stay right there. Welcome back. The program is Media Trend, where gists on both social and formal media are discussed. The next interesting item for today is the journey.
Yeah.
The London to
Lagos journey. Oh my God.
I mean, by Pelumi.
Yeah, Nubi.
Okay. I'm sure you saw it.
I saw it.
You
I
saw
did,
the video.
yeah.
You saw posts and stuff like that. As in, at least this is not the first time we're seeing such a thing.
Yeah.
You know, we've had people who actually walked from so states to another to, you know, you understand me?
Yeah.
So when you saw this, like, was it something new for you, or you had a different opinion?
I was concerned actually a bit, you know, in terms of the safety and her security, being a female on a sole lone journey. She didn't have a team, you know. I was just concerned, and I prayed for her that, okay, let her make it, you know, into, I mean, all those places that she was going to. And then I was happy to see at the end of 68 days that she made it.
Days.
Yeah, 68 days. That's a lot for a woman, really. Yeah.
Yes, we've actually had similar cases, but we've not had a woman. I don't think we've had a woman who actually drove that far, you know, or...
We had, but it wasn't an African. It wasn't an African.
No, it wasn't an African.
The first African.
She's the first African woman.
Yes,
like,
that would do that. Yes.
That's for you, what is it for you? Like, if you had the opportunity, is it something you can do?
I don't think I might be that daring. I probably have a team. I'll probably have a team, because it can get lonely. I heard that she went through the Sahara Desert too.
Oh wow! Okay.
So I'm like, Sahara Desert, the heat, the animals, the water. How did you even cope?
Fear
at night. Oh my goodness. So I feel I'm inspired, 100% inspired by this lady. Being a young lady, 28 years old, you know, supported by her family. I saw that she was met by her family at the border. Everybody was celebrating her and all that. So yeah, it's something that would inspire, you know, positively now young people to go after what they think and what they dream.
So you think, like what you're trying to say, in essence, is that it is something worthy of emulation.
Yeah, it is. Maybe not too risky one, but I feel like I've heard this before, that if you have a dream and it doesn't scare you when you thought about it, then it's probably a small dream. But if it's a big dream, it will scare you first. So I'm sure she was scared, you know, thinking about like telling her Nigerian parents that I will be doing this thing for 68 days. And her Yoruba mother, I'm sure her mother will first be like, you want to, you know, stuff like that. But I think they supported her, and she wouldn't have done it without their support. Yeah.
Okay, and now she's really enjoying it. Like now,
yeah, she is.
She's been recognized and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one. Congratulations to her.
Congratulations, Pelumi Nubi. We are proud of you.
We are super proud of you.
Yeah.
Finally, before we conclude this episode, popular Nigerian DJ Obianuju Catherine Ude is involved in police saga.
Yeah.
That's a DJ Switch.
DJ Switch, yeah.
DJ Switch,
yeah.
So I'm sure you heard about it.
I did.
Stuff like that,
I did.
You read it in the news. So what was it?
I was quite disappointed that the police will mistake this person for this person. DJ Switch is female. The person you're after, I don't think is even female. I think DJ YC, I don't think is. I'm not sure. Maybe I think is a male, and you mixed it up, or maybe because she's had issues in the past with the police in terms of what happened in 2020, when she was the only source, I can say, of us seeing those things that happened at the toll gate during the EndSARS protest. She went live. We saw all those things, and she had to leave the country at some point because of that. So maybe that's why. And I'm glad that she came online and she gave an entire episode, you know, and she gave people 24 hours, you know, to get those things off their posts, you know. So yeah, I was disappointed at the police, but I was also happy that she was able to quickly, you know, turn the news around before she was defamed further. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a case of mistaken identity.
Yes, mistaken identity.
Well, right now I'm going to appreciate my guests for making it to this wonderful episode of Media Trend. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tosin Adeodu.
Thank you
for
so
making
much.
it to this episode. So,
oh well, thank you so much for having me. It's a privilege to have this experience, you know, and to all the topics we've talked about today. My congratulations to Pelumi and my condolences to the family of the late actor. And congratulations to Sabinus too. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Of course, I won't forget to congratulate Adekoya, the chess guy, who's doing his Guinness World Records stuff. I urge him to continue and keep up with pace, and of course, congratulations are in line for him. In order not to miss out on any of the trending gists, keep watching Media Trend on Agricultural Research Council of Nigerian Television, Mabushi Abuja. Join me as we do this again next week, same time and same station. I remain Euphemia Ijoma, genuinely appreciating you for being my company. Bye for now.